Because you know why. At the end of the story, we're going to share our realizations with each other. All right. That is why you pay attention to the story. So today's story is about about a rat and a frog, a swimming rat and a hopping frog. Now let's see what's going on here. So there was one frog and a rat, and the frog lived in the pond, as we all know, and the rat lived in a hole on the ground, right? A tree hole or some hole on the ground. But they both were very good friends. Yeah, but they both were very good friends. So the frog would come out of the water and the rat would come out of the hole, and they would meet and chat a lot. And yeah, I really don't want to try how they chat, but they both would meet every single day and they would chat. They'd spend good time together. But as soon as there is some sign of danger, they will go back to their own destinations, right? So the frog would quickly jump into the water and the rat would get inside his hole where he lives. One day, the rat and the frog were sitting and chatting on the bank of the pond where the frog lives. So he saw two friends, human friends, holding hands, were roaming in bliss, talking. So basically, together. Unlike frog and the rat, right? Frog has to go back to the pond and rat has to go back to the hole. They both can live on the land or one place together, right? So that's exactly what they were thinking, that, oh, these two are so happy together and we can even, we just have to run around whenever there's any danger. So is there a way we can be together just like them? So Rat thought of an idea. He said, see how they are roaming, holding hands. Come on, let's do something like that. How about tying my tail to your leg? So I have a long tail and I can tie my tail to your leg. So we are together just like them. Frog gave the consensus. He said, okay. He extended his leg and said, okay, you can do that. The rat tied his long tail tightly on the frog's leg. So he tied it tightly so that it doesn't come off easily. He did that. And at that time on the bank,
okay, I found this on the web for easily. He did that.
Okay. At that time, they heard some sound or big sound, they call it, at the bank of the river. So they both got scared. So what happened when they got scared? The frog, what he does every single time when he's scared or there is any kind of danger, he quickly jumps into the water, right, to save himself, because he can survive easily in the water, and nobody can catch him in the water because that's his area, right? So he did that. He did the same thing this time too. He jumped right into the water. But what happened? The rat's tail was tied to his leg. So the moment he got into the water, he dragged the rat as well with him into the water. And frog did not realize, because it's not that happens every day or it's usual, right? So he did not remember that the rat's tail is tied to his leg. So as usual, he got in the water, he's swimming, he's just swimming deep into the water so that nobody can catch him. Whatever that sound was, he's scared of that. So he got in the water, he lives in the water, he knows how to swim, but the rat lives on the land, so he did not know how to swim. The frog was quickly swimming ahead and the rat was drowning because he can't stay in the water for long, just like all of us, right? Because we don't live in the water, we can't live in the water, we cannot stay in the water for long. When we swim, we come out quickly, right? Because we want to breathe. And after some time, the rat actually died because he just couldn't breathe anymore. Frog somehow realized that he had a rat also, and his tail is tied to him, so he called out for him. But the rat did not respond because rat is not live anymore. So now the frog is in anxiety. And he started thinking, oh, out of fear, I actually jumped into the water and swam with speed, but the rat can't swim. So he must have become unconscious. What if he can't breathe anymore? What if water has choked his breathing so he can't breathe anymore? Now, the only thing I can do is to go back to the land and pump out the water from his stomach. So he's thinking that his stomach must be filled with water and he must be unconscious. So I can still save him by pumping the water out of his body. So I should go back to the land and I should save my friend's life. Thinking in this way, he came to the shore, and one eagle was flying overhead in circles for quite some time there. So with its sharp vision, it could see that there is a dead rat there. So these two didn't, I mean, one is dead, of course. The frog is not realizing that there is eagle there, and it's dangerous. It is dangerous in a way that it wouldn't leave the dead rat there, right? That's rat is eagle's prey. So it wouldn't leave it there. Frog didn't realize that. He's still trying to save his friend. But what happens is the eagle comes down quickly and catches the dead rat. And Frog is still not realizing that's happening and flew again. So as the eagle taking the rat with it and flying in the sky, the frog is not even realizing what's going on. For a moment he was thinking if he's actually flying, or he's got wings, right? How is he in the air? He just can't even think about it. So the frog's leg was tightly tied on the tail of the rat. So the frog was also in the air with the rat. For some time, the frog was bewildering because he did not know how he is in the air. When he saw up, he saw the eagle, and in his claws was the dead rat. And that is where he realized that, oh my God, now there is no time. I'll be the prey along with the rat, because the eagle is not going to spare me either. So along with the rat, the eagle is going to eat me too. So now the moral of the story is blindly following things could lead to destruction. All right, let's see what you all have to say about this. Madhav, let's start with you first. What are your thoughts?
We should not eat anyone, and we should always do good things.
Do good things. Yeah, that is right. Thank you, Madhav, for sharing your thoughts. All right, Devash, would you like to go next?
Mataji.
Yeah.
He
Go ahead.
wants to save his friend rat. We should do like that to our friends who died.
Okay.
And if there is a very bad people, we need to go away from them.
That is right. So association. Very nice. Thank you, Devash. All right, Vikram, do you want to go next?
Think before you act.
Very well said. Thank you, Vikram. All right, Levon, do you want to go next? Levon? Okay. Ryan, how about you?
If you should not copy others and you should think before you act, because like the rat was foolish because he's not thinking before he acts it, and he think that if we can't hold hands, why don't we put my tail on my friend's leg? But that was not good. He shouldn't have realized that was a good thing, because the two boys were just humans, but they're not humans. He's supposed to think before you act. Like, in Krishna consciousness, you had to think before you act, but the rat would not. And then simply got the punishment by captured by an eagle.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Right.
Thank you, Mataji.
All right, Tushita, how about you?
What? I didn't get it. Don't copy like each other.
Yeah, don't copy others. Thank you. Krishna, do you want to go next? No. Levon?
When like your relative or like your friend is in danger, you should always go and save them, and you should always think before you act.
Right, exactly. The friend in need is a friend indeed. That is true. Thank you for sharing that. Jadurani?
We should not blindly say we have to we have to think to don't do like that. We should not copy others.
Yeah, should not copy others. That is true. Thank you, Jadurani. Madhav, do you want to share anything else too?
Yeah, we should not copy blindly. We should always copy good habits.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a very valid point. That's what I was looking for. So again, yes, learning from others is not a bad idea, right? We would like to learn good things from others, but copying them blindly doesn't make sense, right? You need to see if that would work for you, if that is the right thing to do in your situation, right? Or in your circumstances. We should not blindly follow anybody. That is very, very true. I think another thing you all pointed out about the association, absolutely, right? Association. Even though these two were very good friends, but they lacked that kind of, what would I say that? They lacked, I don't know, I'll say thoughtfulness. They lacked thoughtfulness because they simply just copied looking at people and thought that that could work for them as well. But they had to realize that their situation is very, very different from humans. So yeah, they needed to think through whether it would work for them or not. But yeah, very well said, kids. Awesome. All right, with that, let's just move on. Okay, now's the time to, again, learn. And basically, I think you all have learned this song already, but yeah, maybe take Anjana Gopika Mataji's help. And so Hare Krishna Mataji, over to you.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you. Okay, kids, you can all repeat. We have time, yes? Okay. 6 minutes, yeah. Yeah, you all can repeat after Mataji, okay? Or you all can sing one time. You already learn, okay? You all can sing together. Go ahead.
Mama mana mandire, Mama mana mandire, Krishna murare, Krishna murare, Bhakti priti mahachanda, Mani shriyo chitananda, Chitananda, Murali Shri
From where? Second verse. Nayana Jamuna Jare Aniba.
Nayana Jamuna Jhari
तुम्हारा विरह
तुम्हारा विचार गिरिधारी
बंधन घने तब जीवन कृष्ण मुरारे श्री कृष्ण मुरारी Okay, we can do one more time. Okay, you are Nayana Jamuna Jare Aniba. तुम्हारा विरह गिरधारी
तुम्हारा विचार गिरिधारी
बंधन घने तव भाजुक दीवाना कृष्ण मुरारी
कृष्ण
Okay, one more time. The Nayana Jamuna Jare Aniba. One more time. Nayana Jamuna. From Nayana Jamuna, you can do one more time. Go ahead.
Nayana Jamuna Jare Aniba Nayana Jamuna तुम्हारा विचार
बंधन घने
बंधन गंधा
कृष्ण
कृष्ण मुरारी कृष्ण मुरारी कृष्ण मुरारी श्री कृष्ण मुरारी
I will give you one homework. Okay? Okay, kids, you know, you already learned this song, yes? Now you all can send in the group the audio of this song. Okay, how many you can do? How many of you can do this, sending the audio in the group?
Mataji, I could do 4.
Okay.
do 2. I can do it, Mataji.
Okay, Devaswal. You all can send your audio, okay, of this song in the group, and then we can listen. I can listen one by one everyone's audio, okay? Okay, is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Now Mataji will take over the call. Mataji, please take over.
Thank you, Mataji. That was awesome. Kids have learned almost.
We're having
we're
having an activity today again.
I hope I don't disappoint you, but today, anyways, let's just start. All right, now is the time to do our Devanagari. So let's start with this page. We have at least 12 kids today, so we can do this. All right, let's get started. So, Madhav, how about we start with you today? Letter P for you. Very nice, thank you. Tushita, letter F for you. Very nice, thank you, Tushita. Devash, letter B for you.
Papa, Bibi, Boo Boo, Bye.
Baby bye, Bo bow.
Boba, Bumba.
Right. Thank you. Livan, letter B.
Baba bibi boo 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 bibi boo boo bamba.
All right, thank you. Ryan, letter M. Ryan,
Yes, Mataji.
letter M for you.
Mama, Mimi, Mumu, Mimai, Momo, Mamaha.
I thank you, Ryan. Vikram, letter E for you.
Yeah, 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 you, yeah, yeah, you, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Nice, thank you. All right, Achintya, letter R.
Ra, ra, re, ru. Okay, Mama, Papa. Re,
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 Rai,
ro,
Rau,
rao,
Rang,
rang,
Raha.
raha.
Very nice, Achintya, thank you. All right, Levan, letter L for you.
La la li li lu li la lam la.
Very nice, Levan. Jadurani, letter V.
Baba, bibi, bubu,
Bra,
ba,
Baby,
beba,
Bobo,
baba,
Bang.
bamba.
Nice, Jadurani, thank you. All right, let's move on to Shita. Letter Sh for you.
Shisha, shishi, shishu, shisha, shisha, shamsha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prashita. All right, last letter for today is letter Sh. So, Levan, go ahead.
Shasha, shishu, shushu, shru, shisha, shusha, shamsha.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so today we are gonna learn letter Sh. We started last week. We're gonna move forward with this letter. Gosh, this is very disappointing, but I don't have a choice. I did not find any word with any of the letter. Seriously. But let's do this. Anybody, any one of you can think of any word with these letters, let me know. This is one such letter wherein we don't use that very often. So it's not easy to find any word with that. But all right, let's do 5 combinations for today. First one is sh with u matra is shu. In English, you can write that as shu. Second one is sh with u matra is shu. In English, you can write that as shoo. The third one is sh with ri matra is shri, shru. And in English, you can write that as shru. The fourth one is sh with a matra is she. In English, you can write that as she. The last one for today is sh with ai matra is shay. In English, you can write that as shai.
Mataji, she goes to Lord Shiva.
Yeah, but we do not use Shiva with this sh. We use Shiva with some other sh. And we learned it
With
before.
she, with
Hmm?
she, with with the S, it's Y V I.
Okay. All right. So let's write our letters on the canvas. So shu, shu, shri, she, shai. Let's start with shu. Everything starts with a horizontal and a vertical line. That's pretty much it. You're gonna make your letter p pretty much like this, right? This is your letter p, and for sure, we're just gonna get one line across like this. So that's your letter sh. The first one today is sh with u matra. So that's your shu. Shu is nothing but this, this shape in the bottom, pretty much starting with C kind of a shape and then extending it further. The second letter for today is sh with u matra is shu. Write your letter sh like this. All right. U matra is it goes this in this direction, and U matra goes in the opposite direction. So pretty much same stuff. See, extending further, but on the opposite direction. So on the right side, basically this time. Shru is your third letter. Sh with Re matra. So that's your letter Sh. And Re matra is nothing but, again, it's just a C shape in the bottom. We're not extending it anywhere in any direction. It's just a tiny C in the bottom. She and Shai, two more letters. Combinations for today. So write your letter Sh. All right. A matra, no, not A. A matra on the top. Matras are always on the vertical line. So here it is, okay? And if you have another line here, whatever, use it always on the vertical line. So this is your vertical line. Ai matra, so Sh with Ai matra is Shai. Okay, start with your vertical and horizontal line. Get your Sh shape here. For Ai matra is, oh gosh, this is not good. Ai matra is two matras on the top. That's your Ai matra. So these are the 5 letters for today. Shu, Shu, Shri, She, and Shai. And I'm ready for you if you...
Can I share? Mataji, can I show mine?
You're ready? Okay, yes, you can show. Yeah. Who's showing? Tushita? Okay, Ryan, I'll come to you. Let me see Tushita's work first. All right, Tushita, let's see. Oh,
Great.
your background, right? Okay. Good. All right, wow, beautiful letters, Tushita. Very good handwriting and perfect letters. Thank you. All right, Ryan.
Mataji?
Hmm. Yeah. I can see your last letter, Ryan.
Mataji?
Good. Whoa, very well done. Ryan,
Mataji?
beautiful writing again. Yes. Yes, Vikram.
Can I show?
Yeah, go ahead. Madhav, I'll come to you after that. Vikram, yes. Wow, well done, Vikram. Perfect letters. Perfect letters. Yeah, I saw all of them. Yep. Perfect letters. Just one thing you can do for the last letter is your matra. Matra should extend your matra a little bit more on the top so that they're not touching your lines anywhere. Just take it a little more above, and that's it. I think rest everything looks so good. Yes, Madhav. Very nice, beautiful, beautiful letters. I know you kids are so disappointed today that you couldn't write the detailed letters. Yeah, what to do? We didn't find any words today. But yeah, Mother, good work. Very well done. Good handwriting, good letters.
Mataji?
Yes, Vikram.
I have a very small pencil.
I would say heads off to you kids. How do you write with pencils? I don't write with pencils anymore. So really, I think it's so difficult to write with pencils, but really heads off to you. And you're writing with such a small pencil. Very good. All right. Anybody else is ready? Take your time. We have time. We'll wrap up our call in just 1 minute. Till then, copy it from here. And otherwise, I will send the slide in our Damodar group. So you can copy from there as well. And then, yeah, once you're done, send it to me in the WhatsApp group. I'll definitely take a look. All right, kids. Let's move on. So let's wrap up our today's class with Shri Vaishnav Pranamantra. It's on your screen and we're going to do that together. Okay, hold on. Somebody else. Jadurani is ready. Let me just see Jadurani's work. All right. Give me 1 second, kids. Let's see. All right. Very nice, Jadurani. Thank you. All right, kids. Yeah. Let's do the pranam mantra.
Vyasya kurva sindhu vayabhadra Vaitanam bhavanebhyo vaishvebhyo namo namaha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Vaishnav Brahma ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Krishna, kids, and I will see you in the next class. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you, kids.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Krishna.
Hare Krishna, kids. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
kids.
you.